Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel on Excel video series. In today's video we are going to take a look at different actions associated with the sheets, like how you can create a copy of the sheet using different ways, how you can move the sheet within the same Excel file or to different Excel file, and finally how you can delete a sheet using regular ways and also using keyboard shortcuts. So let me open this training Excel file that I have already prepared for this particular video. To open the file, double click the file and it will open it. While the file is opening, let me remind you that all the shortcuts will be listed at the end of the video. One of the most common ways that people use to create a copy is to insert a new sheet. To insert a new sheet, the shortcut is Shift F11. So if I'll press Shift F11, a new sheet will be inserted. As you can see, another sheet is now inserted. And then by pressing Ctrl A, I'll select the entire data, and then I'll press Ctrl C to copy. Using Ctrl Page Up, I'll go to my sheet and press Ctrl V to paste the data. So that's way number one to create a copy of a sheet. And then you can rename this sheet if you like. To rename, double click on it and provide it a new name like copy of city data, and press enter to finalize that name. But this requires multiple steps. The first step is that you copy, the second step is you insert a sheet, the third step is you paste the data. So it is 3 steps that you have to do. The quickest way to create the copy of a sheet is keep your control key pressed, left click on the sheet tab and drag it. Now you can see that icon dragging. So let's say if I release my left click here and control key here, then a copy of the city data would be created between these two sheets. As you can see, the copy is created, city data, and it will be marked as number 2. If you will create another copy, it will be marked as number 3. So I'll show you again. So that's how you can quickly create the copy of a sheet. The last way to create a copy of your Excel sheet is go to that sheet. Let's say I want to create a copy of cat food data. So I'll press Ctrl Page Down to navigate to the next sheet. On the sheet tab, I will right click and I can select move or copy. So let's see the first thing, that I just want to create a copy of this data. So I will select create a copy, and I want to create a copy within the same Excel sheet, and it will ask you before which sheet you want to create a copy. So let's say I want to create a copy before ASCII data sheet. I will select the ASCII data sheet. The copy will be created to the left of this sheet that I have selected in this dialog box. I'll press OK, and a cat food data 2 sheet is created just to the left of ASCII data sheet. Now let's say I open another Excel file that is on my desktop. Now I have two Excel files. In the first Excel file I have lots of sheets, and in the second Excel file I only have this one sheet. I want to create a copy of color data and put it inside the file 1. So that option of copy pasting is always there, but I want to do it another way. So I'll right click on it, click move or copy, and in the list of files I will select file 1. If you want to create the copy towards the end, then select move to end. Otherwise you can select the sheet towards the left of which you want to create the copy. Click on create a copy and click OK. Now what will happen is that while the color data is copied into this new file, it will also present in the original file. It will not go away from the original file. But if I'm on this particular sheet and I select move or copy, and I do not select create a copy, I do not check this box, then in that case it will entirely move the sheet to the other file, the file which I have selected before. Now there will be no cat behavior data in this Excel file, and it will simply move to the new file. And the last aspect of it, and it applies to both move or copy. Let's say I'm moving this file, I am moving the cat food data, and I am selecting new book. Now a completely new Excel file will open in which this particular data will be copied. Another simple way of moving the sheet, that means that if you want to rearrange the sheet between different sheets that are already present in the file, so left click on it, hold the left click and drag it, and the sheet will be shifted. Let's say I want to delete this sheet. If I want to delete this sheet, the shortcut is Alt EL. The moment you will press Alt EL, it will ask you whether you want to actually delete the sheet or not. If you select delete, the sheet will be permanently deleted from this Excel file. And if you close this file without saving, you will get your sheet back. But if you will close this file after saving, then you will never be able to recover that sheet back. Another way to delete the sheet is you right click on it and you select delete. In this case also, if there is no data on the sheet, it will automatically delete. But if there is some data on the sheet like this one, then in that case, if you will press delete, it will ask you whether you want to delete or not. Same with the shortcut also. If there is no data on the sheet, if you will press Alt EL, it will delete the sheet permanently. As you can see, the sheets are getting deleted. Lastly, since there are multiple sheets here and you want to, let's say, change the color of the tab. Currently all the colors are in this light gray shade, but if I want copy of city data in yellow tab, then I'll right click on it and select tab color and choose whatever color I want. Let's say I want orange color. City data I want blue color. Color data I want red color, and so on. So you can keep on changing the colors. So that's how you can format your sheet tab color. An interesting things about sheet, that if you have 4 sheets containing similar data structure, similar type of data, similar rows, similar columns, everything is same. Let's say you are creating scorecard for different students within the same Excel file. There are 3 students in your class, and for each student you want to put the marks against the subject, the total marks, the marks obtained, and the name of the subject. This structure is going to remain same across all the 3 sheets. Then in that case, you don't really need to prepare the structure 3 times. What you can do is, using Control key, you can select all the 3 sheets. Now you will see that 3 sheets are white here, sheet tabs. That means that these 3 are selected, and you can make changes only at one sheet. And etc. so on. Now, the interesting thing is that while you are working only on one sheet, the same structure will be created in all sheets. But how do we get out of this grouping? Even if I'm clicking at individual sheet, these 3 sheets remain selected. So there are 2 ways to get out of this grouping. One is that you simply select any other sheet outside this selection. So once you will click this, those 3 sheets will be unselected, and if you will check, all the 3 sheets will have the same data. Let's say I select these 3 again, and another way to ungroup is right click on it and select ungroup sheets, and this will also ungroup the sheet. Here is the list of shortcuts used in the entire video. Also, if you have any specific questions related to Excel, please reach out to me on the email ID listed on screen. I will be happy to answer your questions. I'll see you soon in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.